Sorry guys, still setting up. I'll be there in a sec. Thanks, Raven. It's okay. Bot squad is always good.
I'll give you a minute there.
Okay.
Hey Tish, how's the air pollution, by the way? I forgot to ask.
Testing?
It's still pretty
Testing,
bad.
testing?
I'm feeling less
Alright.
sick every day, so that's fine.
Okay.
But I am currently taking a break because my back needs it. So
If y'all want to know what the fuck is
probably
this,
10 minutes or so.
it's my baby carrier. It's an egg.
Enjoy the vibe.
I have the egg.
Yes, I was
Alright.
enjoying it greatly. I was
Okay, let me
sitting
see.
and drinking coffee like most of the session. It was great.
Alright, let me go get
No
you
displays.
Yay.
Display off. Okay.
Hi.
Okay. Hope you're feeling better, Tish.
Not to interrupt you here.
Oh, I'm fine. I'm just sitting. I just
Mhm.
need my back to rest. I'm good.
Oh, okay. Because I was sick too.
Have fun
and
role-playing. I'll be out.
And I know how bad that is. Elusive! TPB!
That's so pretty. Also, I'm sorry. This is silent, but I can also TP you. I don't
Okay.
know.
Did she already leave?
Ames is
or-
going. Ames is going.
Mhm.
So you just wait.
She's
Yeah.
already gone. So never
Yep.
mind. Then I
Yep.
will not. Then
Okay.
all right.
Oh. Ooh. There we go. I have been TP'd. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Okay. Oh, now I don't know which way to go. Up or down. One second, guys. Test. There we go. There we go. That's much better. Test. 1, 2. Can you hear me? There we go. Oh, hello.
Howdy. What?
I am looking for
What have you got?
Koval. Have you seen Koval?
Last I saw him was back in town.
Oh, okay.
That was closer to noon.
I heard that there was an emergency, and he tried to get something from the UN, and nobody was there, so he came back. So I was just making sure it was checking in. Is he okay? Is everything okay? What happened?
Not a new emergency.
What do you mean, not a new emergency? What
there
other
was-
emergency were there?
So this morning he was treating one of the outro residents. I guess they were bleeding pretty badly and ended up doing a transfusion on the tavern patio.
Oh. Okay, that is really bad emergency. Okay. Who was it?
I didn't recognize them, but they were talking a lot to Maclo.
It wasn't the other lizard. Zario? I think his name is Zarius. The other
not
lizard,
green one.
the big lizard with the not him. He's usually with
It wasn't
Mako.
him. It was a different one.
A different one.
No, this was a new person. I didn't recognize.
Oh, okay. And they're all still. Are they okay? Is everyone
Last
okay?
I knew, they were talking last I left. So
Okay.
seemed all right.
Okay. I guess I'll go check up on them. Okay. This is the egg, by the
Still
way.
though, what's on your chest?
It's the egg. I'm not gonna leave it alone. It needs to be. Oh, my controller's a little drifty.
I mean,
I'm not going to leave it alone.
I suppose you can't really sit on it, so
No. And it has an electric blanket at home, but at my room, but it needs to be constantly tended to because I'm not the mother. So keeping it warm.
cool.
Okay. Okay. When your legs don't work like they used to before, cause my controller's dying and I can't. Holy shit, both my controllers are fucking dying. Hello! Buenas tardes. Have you seen Koval? Is he still up here?
He ran off to the medical tent with a patient.
Like right now?
Like last time I saw him, like 10
recently.
minutes ago.
Well, what is recently?
Yeah, you might want
Like,
to
how
head up to
long?
the medical tent.
Which is
He's
medical
probably
tent?
still over there.
Which is medical tent? Like,
All right, you're gonna go towards where the tavern is, and then you're gonna go left past the PX.
Did you see Anders?
left past the PX. Okay,
There's a tent.
I got it. Okay.
No.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, well, she's probably that way too. We're explaining galaxy.
Hello, Harry. Hello, Wolf.
Nope.
Hello.
Hey, yeah.
Oh, come on, leg. Come on, legs. Ugh. Excuse me?
Silly things that are.
Ah, there is the medical tent. All right.
All your people. Well, not all your people. The one with the nice orange beard is really nice, and the one with the dark, short black hair who
Why
wears
do you
Uh,
put it out?
t-shirt.
Have you
pretty
seen
good.
Koval?
No. Oh, it's Poquito. Look,
sorry.
I'm
No.
done.
Xiomara, how many times do I have to tell you?
I'm covered in
Poquito?
blood.
I have not.
What
seen him, I'm
happened?
Sorry.
What
He
happened to
saved
you?
my life,
I was-
so that I tried to save
I was
his.
playing with my best friend Steve.
Who is Steve?
Steve was gonna rip his arm off.
Steve was just
Steve is a wyvern.
confused. Steve was just confused. He was
Steve is
asleep,
a
and we were
wyvern.
over him.
Why
I was
were
trying to
confused
illusion
instead.
myself to look like a wyvern I found, and then he wasn't very fooled. Then he lunged at me. Then character came out of nowhere and
Where was
distracted him. Got
Wyvern?
slammed into a wall. The wyvern started to go up and bit his arm. And then I
Remember
had to
that
fox
it's a
form out of
mating
there,
season
then
for the
pick him up,
wyverns.
then run him
Yes,
back. That's
I
what
know
happened.
this.
You dead? Oh, is it an egg?
Let me see that.
I
I
can
found-
raise it!
No, I'm racing it.
No, it's hers.
You're an
Damn
egg.
you. I'm gonna find Steve and we're gonna have a goddamn full grown one. Fuck you,
Damn it.
lady.
Where's Koval? I needed to.
Maybe
Steve is so
Maybe
much
maybe
better than
someone-
your dumb
Pardon?
egg.
I can't hear you because
Someone
somebody's
took his
screaming.
egg. Maybe that's why Steve was mad.
I have not
Maybe it
seen
was the
him. You
sauce.
should try
When
the
you think about it.
cafe. Everyone
Okay.
is out here, not at the base.
Okay, I know. I
This
just
whole
came
day
from
has
the
been
base. It was all
crazy.
empty.
Crazy.
Okay,
You
I am
had that
actually
always crazy
I'm actually
once.
concerned about this Steve.
Like
Where
that, please,
where did
rat.
you where were
Ratty
you
rat.
playing with him?
This was a rat.
Who tur-
The rats made me
who turned you-
crazy.
Who turned you into a rat?
Don't start.
Why is
Don't you
Why did
even
Musil
dare
turn
start
make you
this
crazy?
Yeah, why'd Musa do that?
Oh, they put me in a cabin. A wooden cabin. A wooden cabin filled with rat. The rat drove me
Single
crazy.
rat. It's Musil.
I will not
Um,
forgive you for that.
That's
Oh,
what
I
I
see.
will
The
not
medicine's
forgive
kicking
you
in.
Forgive you for what?
Crazy. I was crazy once.
That's
Oh,
not
I
my
have something
fault.
to talk to you
Cabin.
about, actually.
A wooden
Oh,
cabin.
yes?
A wooden cabin with a
Yeah.
rat. And the rat
I-
drove
Yeah,
me
the rat made
crazy.
me crazy.
Okay.
Because I
They're-
don't.
Crazy.
They'll be
I
fine.
was
They'll
crazy
drive
once.
each other crazy.
They put me into a cabin. A wooden
Okay.
cabin.
Well,
What happened?
I noticed that Martinez
The rat
Martinez
drove me
has been
crazy.
throwing his meals or giving it away to the locals instead of eating them.
Oh, I was crazy once.
And
Is
he's
he
been
not-
instead eating all the Yimars.
A wooden cabin.
But is
Wooden cabin
okay.
with rats.
He's not.
No, it's just one rat.
Does he just not like the
rat,
food
rat,
here?
crazy.
It's okay if he doesn't like the food. It's just you know.
But wait.
It's not that he
was
does not
crazy.
like the food,
At
it's
the
just
time.
that he doesn't think he should
Oh,
eat
they
it.
put
He
me in a cabin.
apparently something about him being a
Really?
soldier. He says he
What is?
needs to eat the
Yeah.
Yimar, but
It was a wooden
I mean-
Yimars are fine.
Had a rat in it.
MREs are.
But he
just-
has options of
the
healthy
rat do?
food.
Oh, the rat drove me crazy.
Right. But where were you at the time that this happened?
Oh, no, I felt crazy. I was in a cabin.
So yes.
And just-
Right,
If
okay,
you
I get it.
see him
Oh, it was a wooden
throwing
cabin
his
out in
food
the
away or
woods.
giving it to the
Yeah,
locals,
that's nice.
I had been
No,
more
what was the
really
name?
to at least like give him a balanced diet instead of eating the other Yimars.
Right.
Okay,
A
our
new attempt to, like,
MREs are
colonize
actually
this
pretty
place or some shit.
gross if you keep eating them.
It was
They're
Medical
just
tent.
freeze-dried food, and you just.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So like a
So
soft
they're
sort of
good for a
thing.
pinch, but
So if you
you
see
know,
him, he's been eating it every day instead of the meals I prepare.
sir, do you know about this?
No.
What is? Shit, what?
Oh,
I mean, if
not
I
this.
decided
I'll
to,
I'll
you
tell you
wouldn't
about
have a
this later.
choice.
This is a little experiment of mine, but Martinez is not eating food.
Sir
He's only eating
Martinez
the
has,
MREs.
It's more of a what a weird.
He won't touch
Yeah,
anything.
he's been either throwing.
He's very paranoid
You
about
know it,
the
he
food
didn't
here. He
tell
doesn't
me.
trust it.
Anyway, thank you for saving
Oh,
my
he's
life
just
with
being
that.
paranoid
Yo, that
because he
guy's
doesn't want to
shits are
eat.
like
Filed a
not even
written
there right
report
now. That's
to
like so
all of the
fucked
food
up.
staff. I
Remember
was
what I
hoping they
told you
would've
about
told you.
Steve would have done no
the
such
locals
thing.
here taking
Steve is
everything that we
perfectly
say
normal
literally
friend.
because
They
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 do
didn't
not
fucking tell
understand
you.
the
Did they
metaphors.
tell you anything?
So it's
No.
okay to speak like this
No, I
around
had to
us,
Okay,
but
notice it
keep
by
that in
myself.
mind for next time.
around the locals, don't use metaphors or
So I've been
synonyms
going
as much.
around everyone in camp
Right now.
saying that if they see him throwing the food away, that I prepare, not just food from here.
I had a pretty good
or
conversation
giving it
just
to the
now
locals
and the one
to stop
before.
him, and I'll give them
I
a
mean,
reward.
it's working
And I'll surprise
fine.
you, Sergeant, if you wish
okay.
to partake in
So
it.
that's. I just remember the
I mean, I don't need a reward,
world
but
literally
yeah,
on fire
I'm gonna make sure he knows the
conversation, and
difference
we had
between
to
outro food and food
talk
that
her
you
out
prepare,
of
and
being
at
scared
least
of
he
for
can do that.
of
I mean,
everybody
look,
on
if they
the
want
other
to
I
side.
stab me
understand he's
over it,
paranoid
they can
about the
stab
food
me
here.
over it, and
No,
that'll be
they're
my
not going to
problem. They'll
stab
learn
you.
that
They're
way.
just
Just wasting
scared
our
of
resources
how
at that point.
our way of life is different from
MIUs
their
are
way of
supposed
life.
to
We are
throw
trying to
when we
bridge a gap.
don't have food.
I was just,
Yeah, and they will fuck you
Yeah,
up if you
We're trying
I
to have them
know,
not be afraid
but
of
like,
us.
He's eating it every day. That's why I'm worried.
yeah, but like,
Ooh, that was
Reminds
loud.
me of me
you
when I
know,
was a
it's
Jason.
probably
Fucking
fine.
hell.
It's, I think, I
Well,
hope
I
so,
should
Nice
at
make, by
least.
the way.
The egg.
Oh, thank you. You're the second person that's complimented me.
It's very nice. Have they been asking you about the color of your hair?
Your reaction to me killing your sister could have been a lot better, you know.
I'm gonna go back inside
No,
and
but that
see
one
what
rabbit,
I feel like there was a lot of
Okay, I'll.
is like fucked up about my existence or whatever. The one with the WD-40.
Oh, she's a conspiracy theorist. She's crazy. We've all been trying to wrangle her up and tell her that we are
Yeah,
not all
that doesn't.
are all oracles. Oracles, you can all see the future. Apparently, because we can predict the weather. Apparently, we're all oracles.
Oh, we're metal.
Yeah, that doesn't
sorcerers,
surprise me.
apparently.
Well, we're metal sorcerers, yes,
That's
to
fucking
everybody
metal.
else, but there are specific magic, thingies called oracles that apparently can, predict the future and tell it to the king, and so he can,
Magic.
yes,
Is that
exactly.
an egg on your chest?
Magic. Yes, it is. It's a
I think
wyvern
it's
egg.
technology, and they just don't fucking
It
know
is-
what technology is.
You're incubating like a fucking what egg?
Dude, what if
A
they just have fucking
wyvern.
computers? What if it's just a computer?
She has a shoe.
Then who gave them fucking computers and didn't tell the rest of them?
Probably
I mean, they
fucking
could just
Google,
come
I
up
don't
with
know.
it by themselves. I don't know. It's like
Yeah,
the
then
computers
maybe
are
they
like
just
hard,
came
but
up
like
with it.
they've been around for a while. At least like the 50s.
Yes, they have
so like
computation. Actually, they've been back since the Victorian eras with the computational engines.
oh look, you're proving my point. So it's like Victoria's like what? That's like the 1500s. So like that makes
No,
sense.
No, the Victorian era is 1850s onwards. 1800s.
Oh,
They have
Great
okay,
times and
all right.
presses and shit like that. So,
Printing
I mean,
presses
they're
were
already
into
kind
the
of in that base of
1600s.
technology.
Yeah, it's heard of.
Yep.
But they're on the
guys
way
have no sense
there.
We got a
of-
baseline of
You guys
around
have no
there.
sense of,
If they're no, I've got a point. I'm agreeing with you. What I'm saying is
Oh, okay.
their technological base is already in the 1600s minimum. It stands to reason that they're probably more like Victorian era. Yeah. Just based on the shit we've seen and
And yet
heard.
they're-
I mean, like,
And yet their empire, from what I've heard, is akin to the ancient Romans. With the spears and the
yeah,
armors.
well, I mean,
This is the wife's name. It was
if they're despotic and fucking dogmatic or whatever, sure, they're probably sticking to tradition and everybody. I mean, we were talking to the wounded, the lizard. I didn't get his name, the lizardkin guy. And he mentioned that humans,
Zauro?
like
Zauro?
outro humans, are the ones who advance in the weirdest, like, unorthodox ways. So I imagine that all of these species and all these people advance at different levels. And you just kind of co-integrate what they advance in.
Pretty soon there's going to be a wyvern
Probably.
in a two-piece suit. He's going to
So-
tip his hat while it's raining outside to me.
Actually, that
For
makes
all
a
we
lot
know,
of
humans
sense.
are probably in steam power by now. Like,
Are they just hoarding? Probably we do hoard. What? Not probably. If
Yep.
the humans do have advanced advanced technology, they're going to be hoarding. Okay, so we have to be on the lookout for that, I suppose.
We're looking for your government
But yes,
official building.
to answer both of your questions, yes, this is a wyvern
Yeah,
egg.
talk about your card insurance. We've been trying to reach
There was an
God
incident
help
last
us.
week. There was an incident last week about the nest being disturbed, and without the parents around, this little guy would have died. So, I'm taking it upon myself to raise it and, just study from infancy.
Car insurance.
It's an opportunity
Please
to
don't break
study
the
them
base.
close up. It's a
What's a
small
wyvern?
egg.
Sun rotations or more could save you 15
big
pounds.
lizard.
It's a big lizard. Think a small
Oh.
dragon. Small, like a dragon the size of a wolf. But they don't have front legs. They have wings for arms.
I'm not like an animal doctor or anything, but like ostrich eggs are like the same size, and like ostriches are like fucking huge. So like
Yes.
I don't know.
This will grow
How many miles
to the size of roughly a wolf, like long-wise, but then long, very long wingspan. I have seen them out in the wilderness. They're very beautiful creatures, actually.
It's a shiny green looking gem.
I mean,
They stay
I'm
away-
not
they
gonna
s- they stay
disagree
away
with you
from-
on that.
They stay away from villages, so you're fine. It's mostly if you're out in the woods alone.
You know about this?
Don't be out in the woods alone.
All right, I'll take your word for it.
Okay, alright.
I'm gonna go see if the bar is open again because they
Okay.
closed it down. Because the
So
weed
I'm
dude's
still
here.
looking for
I was
Koval.
gonna
Is-
ask if
is
you've
he
seen.
still?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have not seen Koval.
I have no
I'm
idea.
actually
I
looking
was
for
gonna
him.
ask if you've seen Anders.
The bearded guy.
Anders,
Very nice.
I think I saw
Okay,
her
I'll tell
before
you
I left the base. I think she was sick
Taken
a
as
little.
trade.
She's resting in
Requested
her
a couple of
quarters.
things back, though. But trust me, it's
Okay.
I mean, you can always.
Probably best I
Oh, no,
leave
we
her
don't.
alone then.
I was going to say you can send her a message, but I was like, how are you going to send her a message? We don't have cell phone coverage here. Ugh.
It's low priority. I'll talk to her over the week.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Like the others do.
No, no,
How
no,
is the radio?
If I
project
find
going?
Koval, I'll. Fucked. Okay, so apparently these mountains literally block radio signals, like uncannily so. Like they're not
What
going.
are they made
They're not
out
going
of,
around.
lead?
They're not going over. They are walls. Yeah. I'm like, is this just a lead deposit? Is there like magnetic interference? They don't know.
I'm not sure.
So
Oh,
we're
fuck.
gonna try to do some geological survey and find out. But that's our biggest problem right now.
And where in our budget have no, drones are nowhere near in the
I feel
budget.
so much
Or is
better
it? No,
already.
absolutely
Oh,
not.
your-
Weather
your
balloons,
technology's
maybe?
Great. That's
We
the
can
word,
send
right?
weather balloons?
Could do that.
Weather balloons with antenna?
Honestly, I
To
talked
get
to
them
Owens
above?
about that. That might not be an angle
I feel
he's
1,000
considered.
times better.
Mm.
I could move my arm.
Because if we can anchor a weather balloon to
Kiss
a line
Kiss
and then
my
just have it
baby.
have an antenna
Kiss
from
the baby
there,
better.
it can get over the
Oh, no.
mountains.
Please, Mom. Please.
Yeah.
I'm just
But then
a
if that line break,
Um,
that anchor
Just a
breaks,
baby
then we
boy.
fucking lose a weather balloon,
Little
and that
man.
wouldn't be.
My birthday. My
Some poor
birthday
society
boy.
up north is going
I
to
mean,
find
it's a
like
weather
a downed
balloon,
weather
it's-
balloon and be like, oh. I know, but still, we don't want
It's
to
a
introduce.
god.
Exactly, we don't want to introduce, foreign technology, lost foreign technology.
Remember me.
Not the gain. What are they called?
The precursors.
No, there's a specific term for them for out of place
Oh,
object.
God damn it, I guess I'll wait.
Oh,
One more day.
OTBs.
No
I think
guarantees.
it's like UFOs. I think okay. Think about aliens and
I'll take a
UFOs,
dinner.
right?
Maybe a
This
dessert.
is going into
After
far
that,
conspiracy
I'm gonna
theories.
play-
There are UFOs. There are a specific type of
Always some
artifacts
kind of
that are out of place throughout history that should not be there. Like, let's say there's like the ancient Mesopotamian people had like these little gold statues that would look like airplanes, but they call them birds, but they're modeled like birds. But if you look at them, they look just like airplanes, but they're made out of bronze and gold from the Mesopotamian era.
Huh.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a family
There are
matter.
ancient
I
hieroglyphics in
think I
some
get 'em.
tombs in Egypt that have these glyphs that look like helicopters, complete with like propellers and cockpit.
I'll be back.
Alright, we'll
How's
be
family
here.
life going?
These are obviously out of time, out of place
Are
objects,
you seeing anyone?
but they date.
In any
carbon
other
radio dated
circumstance, I'd
back.
call that some crackpot shit, but we're literally sitting on another world
That's what I'm
halfway
saying.
across the galaxy. At this point, I'm willing to accept that it's probably some
I just
time
wanted to
shit.
make sure it wasn't just me
Yeah.
hallucinating.
I'm guessing, like, I'm probably
people
guessing
around here?
some portals
There
here
were,
have opened up
and they
from
flew
Earth
around in
before,
circles, and they played
before
their
this one,
fancy lutes.
and that's why we have
Well, at least
our
Sure.
legends are like, how do we know what dragons look like
Okay,
if dragons maybe
explain what Steve
never
looks like
existed
in
on
your
Earth,
mind
but they
right
exist
now.
here? Probably the
Yeah.
10-foot tall.
legends from here, or somebody from here went to our side and told them about the
His
legends
biceps
and
have
told them about
biceps.
dragons. How
His
else do we know
what?
about
Alright.
elves?
His breaks my
They're not
heart.
from our world.
Alright,
Yeah,
you
there's a
wanna
lot of like commonality. It's not just like I would be willing to accept one or two things as coincidence, but we've like everything here isn't super foreign to us. It's just foreign to us that it's real.
I'm willing to. I'm 100%
You're
willing
only
to
making
bet
me
that
make some fucked up shit. What's wrong with you?
that
Daddy?
oh, what's his name?
That's
The
gonna
person
give
who
us
invented
shame.
Dungeons and Dragons.
my best
Gygax?
Get it off.
He somehow got the hold of all of these. He was onto something because he got the hold of all of these legends
You know
put
what
them
I'm
in a game.
doing this as well.
But that game is eerily
Being
familiar
funny.
to all the races here.
I owe you though.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you need anything, let me know. Not
Yeah, I
surprised.
can believe it. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. This is at some point it stops being
I
coincidental.
was trying to
Exactly.
illusion myself
Anyways,
to look
I still
like
have to
one
look
of
for
them,
Koval.
and it
Anyways.
didn't go very well.
Alright.
But I'm not
I
gonna
definitely
illusion
talked to
myself
Owens about the
to
weather
be a
balloon thing.
Steve with a
I don't think
six-pack
that's an
and
angle he's
smoking
considered quite yet.
guy.
That might be a nice
I see.
backup plan at least.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you think I was
Owens?
doing?
I thought it was Wolfgang who was doing the radio
Yeah.
project.
Fist pump it.
Yeah, but Owens would have to help them figure out the
Gotcha.
weather balloons if it comes down to it.
Yeah.
Okay,
My
that
whole
that
mission
that
here
makes a
is
lot of
trying to
sense.
find out what's
Oh,
going on with
Huckleberry's coming.
magic,
I go.
surprisingly.
Wonder what happened.
Oh, I love magic. I love using it all the time.
All right, I'm gonna search for Koval. If I find him, I will tell him to come and find you. Are you gonna be around here or what?
I'm going to just probably be looking around town. If I don't find him in town, then I guess I'll just stay in town until you send him my way. I still have to look for other people to speak to.
I'll let him know you're looking for him, and you'll be somewhere between town and base.
Okay.
He'll find you later if he can't find you in town. I'm sure.
Yeah, he will. Okay.
Can you take character?
We're good.
Harry?
Okay.
He's had a big day. He got in a fight with Steve in the courtyard.
No, we won't fight.
That's okay. I still have to.
He was just nervous. So he
Steve
bit
bit
me.
his arm. Steve has rabies.
Steve, where is he?
No,
Well,
I
like,
see him
where did
there.
you
When I
find?
see
Where
one,
did
what
you
did you
find
do?
or fight with Steve?
Well, I'd say
He's
I'd
probably
say
back
hello.
home now.
Bring him another snack.
I
like
know, no,
did
no,
the
no. I
first
want to know
time.
where did you guys?
And how did
Fight
that
him.
end up?
I'm gonna be honest, it was all a blur, really. We had
Say
to run away
nothing.
really fast.
Oh wait, no.
No,
I know
you have
what
to
it
say
was.
something.
There was a tree. There was a rock, and there was some
No,
I
there
need
was a
to
rock
know-
and
nearby.
a tree.
Oh, you're
I
right.
need
my
to know
rock
where,
and the
if it's
tree,
the same-
Another tree in a
Yeah.
bush.
Was it near the bear stairs or a lot further
sh-
down the trail from the
No,
bear
it was
stairs?
near-
Stairs with bears?
What? Where? That's
Wow.
awesome. I haven't
That
seen
The
that
stairs,
at all.
the stairs.
Wanna go
out-
down the bears and bears?
Never mind.
Well, don't worry. There's
You've
plenty
seen-
of them.
you've
I
used
saw
them all.
4 or 5 of them in the air.
Well, that's what I mean. Okay. This egg has parents. We tried to investigate who. Well, we know we're trying to find its parents. Because
That's
if
a wyvern egg.
they did eat,
Exciting.
yes, this is a wyvern egg.
Honestly.
Okay. So you guys don't know where?
I brought someone capable of actually taking
I
time
am.
on.
Nope.
You guys are talking. We'll wait.
Why am I not surprised? I don't know why.
Apparently,
Did you
they
walk in
got
and say,
into a scrap with
honestly?
a
Like
wyvern.
you were upset.
I'm kind of
It was not a scrap.
scared
it was
that
a
it was
disagreement.
the same.
Ah.
Kind of wondering if
Yeah.
it's the same wyverns we met.
In opposition of view, was it?
Look, you get a VIP exit. Look at you go. I just have to sit here
I
and
see.
suffer.
Look. I gave him some food. Steve is my friend now.
You gave.
We have to
you
go
gave a
apologize
wyvern
to Steve
food.
immediately. We don't
I'm
want
gonna
that kind
resist.
of emotional
I'm gonna
damage
just,
to seep
I'm gonna
in.
just give it a moment. I'm gonna let that entire
so
phrase just pass by.
Why'd you walk in and immediately insult us? I heard that under your breath. Honestly.
I
I
called
didn't
him
say that
over
under my breath at
to pick you
all.
up and take you to the base.
Oh, he
You
was
know,
being
Professor
rude. He
is not
walked in.
strong.
This asshole walked in and he was like,
Yeah, because I walked in and here's trouble
Don't you
1, 2,
fucking
and
pull that
3.
language
look
out.
at him. It was terrible.
Pardon?
Oh, he's
Not
not.
my fault.
Volcano.
He speaks in tongues sometimes. Volcano.
Honestly.
He's not rude.
Yeah.
He's actually very helpful, alright? He helps me a lot.
Say, listen.
Oh my god.
Using
the
Koval.
Robbie
Their
affair.
name's Stowen.
Is that a
What?
is that a
Hmm?
It makes so much
carrying
sense
an
now.
egg carrying?
You're the
Yes,
guy
Thing?
he's
That's not the
always
wyvern. Wyvern
worried
egg.
about.
This is the wyvern egg. Yes.
Hmm.
His glasses don't look kind of cooler than his.
The
okay.
one that you got
That's
bit
what I'm saying.
getting.
You're
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But
Oh my
they
God.
don't want to tell me
Oh, do it
where
again,
they
down, down.
Oh, wait. Do I...
they played with Steve. Apparently, they named him.
Point it back up again.
I just want to make sure that it is,
I
you
can
know,
actually see better finally.
if it is, if they are being territorial, I would like to return the egg because I do not wish to anger them. I'm taking care of the egg because I thought the parents
Can you get him a
flew
pair?
away.
I want him to
The
have a
egg,
pair.
the nest completely
Oh, God, I want a pair
collapsed.
too.
There was no egg. There was a
All right,
landslide.
Dad, too.
This was
No,
all I
I
could do
know.
to save it.
All right, the cooler
If the
dad.
parents are still
when I was
around
coming
and they're
to
trying to
town-
look for it,
Christmas.
then
Cooler, Dad. Apparently,
I can be
because
cool.
I am. Because
The
I am
yellow
a
one
wizard,
and the
apparently
red
that
one
doesn't give me the
town,
title
the
of
red
daddy.
one holding
I've
the
been
yellow
told
one
this.
with his arm bleeding. So if you have
yes,
a way to
You know,
draw
it's like a
blood,
family here. What the
maybe
fuck
it
is
will
gonna
follow.
make
an
me?
entire thing.
The dog?
Apparently,
Oh.
Riz got Riz, and because
What do you
I
mean,
am
the Riz?
but
because I
it's
am a
starting to.
Rizzler, and because I am a Rizzler,
The
I
sun is
have the
starting
title
to
of daddy,
set, so I don't
apparently.
know if it's a good idea to go out and looking for wyverns now when
How bad could I
the
possibly be?
Well,
when it's going to be dark.
This is a very.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Perhaps tomorrow, if the blood trail is still there.
Competing against you, I
I
would
think we're
say.
still delicious.
Hello, Major.
By the
Goodbye,
way, have you
Major.
You and I fought.
Poor lady. She
Have you
always has
seen
a
the
hard.
mayor,
Headache.
miss?
I got taught how to cowboy down as well.
I think I saw him on the way on the trail from the base here near the bridge.
Hey, everyone can carry me back. I'm a big woman.
The mayor?
But I need.
How about we bring you back to base?
The mayor. Oh, I thought you meant
I don't wanna know.
the bear. Bear. I thought you were talking
No,
about
the
wrestling.
mayor.
Oh no, I have not seen the mayor.
Just a cabinet.
No, I'm gonna do it apparently.
I'm sorry,
I
Jack.
gotta show you this.
Sorry, I thought you meant
It's
said bear,
okay.
not mayor.
Nothing can be done.
You're the second daddy.
Nothing you can really do. I might just hit you right back to base with
But
the
tell you what,
party
I'll
zone.
wait for you.
How is Maclo doing, by the way?
Women love that.
I know you and he are
You don't
close,
want
so
to
is he
hold on.
feeling better?
It's been
Is
quite a day.
he
Do you know what
Do
happened?
you want a capital now?
I heard that he helped a fellow sour that came in hurt into town, but that's as far as I know.
That's a great name.
Yes, I only heard
Can we-
pieces
I
from
can't-
all
If
the
I
book.
wanted to, I could.
Come this way, I can't hear
Oh
you
my God,
because
you
you're
also
very
have an
soft spoken and they're very loud.
Hey, what? I don't know what.
Well, I can only. I'm old. Sorry.
It's fine. I would rather walk away than you have to, strain yourself.
Apparently, he must have really hit his head at
Ah,
the
yes.
same time as
So,
him bitten.
from what I know, the other lizard kin were from Maklo's tribe.
Oh.
They were attacked by a rampaging group of rabbit kin and massacred. They came here to escape and possibly to search for Maklo, to tell him what happened, as he was, I believe, exiled from his tribe.
Yeah, yes, I know
So
that he was
we
exiled.
buried the
I can do my fatherly duty.
dead one. Not by the lake.
There was more than one?
You know what?
There were two. One was alive and one was dead. They were carrying the dead one.
Oh, how sad.
And they spoke to Maklo, telling him that he shoulders the lives of his tribe. A bastard to the chief. Now he is all that
Yes, I-
remains.
Look, I'll carry him. I'll carry
Wait,
him.
what? The
Fine, what could possibly go wrong?
the entire tribe?
Gonna black your back.
If I don't see
How comfortable are you with
I'm just gonna
war?
say,
You sure?
I
reason I was gonna
know
hold him
plenty
back
about
up
war.
next.
carry you back if that's what you
I have
want.
not experienced it myself, but my father was in a war. He's a veteran.
Oh dear.
The children were thrown into the waters to
I
drown.
got one of those on me right now.
The women and the elderly were massacred, and the warriors forced to fight to the death to protect who they could.
That,
He's all that's left.
those are war crimes. From where from there? That's a war crime.
We have no rules in war here, miss.
He needs to sleep, G. Get him out of here.
Independent by the
Poor
day.
sleep, G. Right.
Father, I can be proud about your small achievements.
Right
You know
on.
what?
Made a friend with a
That is
woman.
cruel.
He saved my life.
Do you know,
Let's go.
it was a group of traveling rabbit kin. I assumed them to be Eloise.
Did
Radical
did the
believers
survi-
of free will.
did the survivor didn't try and attack any of the rabbitkin here in retaliation, did he?
What do you mean? Just hold him the other
Or
way.
is Harry
My
Harry
kind
okay?
may
I
be
saw
warriors and tribal by trade and profession, but we are not fools.
I
We do not
I'm sorry.
judge.
I'm sorry. I did not mean to insult,
It is
but
fine.
I was just worried.
You did not.
I need help.
The other one was on death's door, and your kind did something called a blood
Transfusion?
transfer.
Blood
Yes.
transfusion. Mhm.
Maklo was able to give blood to his tribesmen.
I would suspect because he is the tribe is it's his tribe. They all share common blood.
I believe so. But he was just focused on. I
And
think
the other
leaving.
one accepted this blood, even though he's, you know,
I didn't want to carry him.
different.
When you are going to die,
I
and people are
understand.
helping you,
Everything
would you say no?
I'm in pain, but I found a friend.
No,
Yay!
but from how Maclo spoke of how they treated him, the sentimentality ran deep.
Okay, fine. All right.
You are.
I'm told. Pardon the intrusion. I'm told some people are looking for the mayor. Is this the case? Is this you?
This is the case. He is, and
That would be me, yeah.
yes.
That one
I
was
can bring you to where you can wait for her, if you'd like.
Perfect. I'll take you up on that. Thank you.
Farewell, Jim.
Xiomara? Yeah.
Bye, Mr. McLean.
Would you like to sit, miss, or would you like to head out soon?
I don't mind. It's where you would be most comfortable. I am.
Well, as a mother, I believe you should be the one relaxing.
I will. Sitting would be fine.
Wherever you wish, please.
I suppose if the tavern. No, well, the tavern's going to still be very loud, huh?
Yes. Outside is usually quieter. And we can tell if there's people.
Well, we
At the
already
tavern,
left the
I
tent,
mean,
so
with
we
the
can
chairs.
just. Probably, we can do that.
Yeah.
We can speak outside.
Yes.
The tavern's more comfortable.
Yes,
So.
please. Yes, of course.
Oh, he's coming back. And no, he's gone.
Are you curious about it?
I always wanted to know. Yes, what happened here? Why is it
I
this
know
part always
some.
in such a disarray? The rest of the town
I
is
can
fine,
shed
but why
some
is
light.
this one so?
You should
Yes.
definitely make sure that you're washed after.
What?
Been
What do you mean?
around Mr. Tor.
I was
They've got fleas.
not in there for. I know he's got fleas, and I was not in there for long, and I did not even touch him. I did not get close to him.
I'm gonna
Congratulations.
say they might want to,
Good.
scrub that whole thing down. Oh
Yeah,
no! Surprisingly, the one that I saw on me went back over onto him. Apparently, being clean is actually something good for you. Because
Yeah, it is.
I actually wash.
They don't like
on a regular basis.
Yeah, the fleas do not. Yeah, fleas do not like clean.
Yeah.
Everything
Okay,
okay?
Yeah, we're fine. I was just saying, people that were over in the tent over there may need to get themselves a wash, because, well, it seems that Mr. Tor's got himself a case of fleas.
Yes. I will see what we can do about purchasing flea shampoo and giving dear Mr. Carrick,
Wait, you got things specifically for
a
fleas?
treatment. Yes, we
They have
have
everything.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, look, I might have
we
spent
have
6 months over there
shampoos.
and all that.
Oh, you
We have
went
shampoo
there?
specifically designed to
Really?
kill
Yeah, I was there for 6
pests.
months.
Have you seen the movie?
Oh,
No, but I was playing video games this morning.
I've been told about a movie called
Goodbye, Daddy.
Blade Runner, and I really wish to see it.
oh, that
Was
is
it-
a
you know,
very.
is there a reason
that is
you're
a very
looking
good-
so sad?
Yes. I
Yes,
was
she
just.
is a mother.
I was just in.
Oh, she's sad because she's a mother now?
No.
Well, you know, it
I was
happens
just.
when
I was
a
just
newborn is
informed.
born sometimes.
I was informed that Maklo's entire tribe was wiped out. I was very sad. We were going to go and talk about it. And then you walked up, and now we're speaking here.
Yeah,
By the
look,
way, your
a lot of
ascot,
people's
your
entire families got wiped out.
Your the handkerchief that you let me borrow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Musel threw that into the river.
Yeah, no, it's fair.
Oh.
Okay. Mushroom and everything. He did not want to even unravel it or touch it to examine it. He just took it and just threw it into the river. Sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look, it was better to make sure that you had everything sort of sorted out, and it did have my blood on it and all, so.
Hmm.
That had been a bit of a day.
Have you met the mayor yet? I heard the owner of the
No, I was
cafe
looking for the mayor for Wolfgang. They needed to talk to him about something, but a lot of people were running around looking for him and couldn't find him.
The purple slime directed Jack to a spot where the mayor will be, which was somewhere that way at least, if you're still interested.
Yeah,
In fact, I
fair
see
enough.
him
They
right
did tell
now.
me.
He's speaking
So
with
I don't
the
think I've got
deer
your
man.
name yet.
I am Zariyu. What is yours?
Darwin. Pleasure to meet you.
Darwin?
Yeah.
Darwin.
Sorry if I
Pleasure
get
to
yours
meet you.
wrong. I'm real bad at names, unfortunately. Wasn't something I grew up having to learn.
It is fine.
Yeah.
Call me whatever it is you wish. I am too old to mind.
Ah, you can't be that old, man. Come on.
Well, 68 is old for a lizard.
True. Fair and reasonable, actually, there. I mean, I suppose I'm still young at 40, so.
Well, I would say so. But we are.
My
we
father
should
is
get,
65.
Well. Well, lizards do not necessarily live very long. In fact, my age is usually unusual given the nature of our kind, being warriors.
From what I've heard, yes.
Yeah, know
It is a
that
shame.
feeling.
With age comes wisdom. And it is a very big shame that the lizard can, look down upon their elderly, but...
You're not quite right there. You got wisdom, sure, but you also get set in your ways.
That is true.
A bit of both, right? Good and the bad. It's always how life works.
Well, if you're still set in your ways, that means you must have done something right to have lived for such a long time, right?
Well, it does not mean it was the right way.
Yeah.
Well,
There's always time to change.
I guess first off came the
As long as you
typewriter,
wake up another day.
Which, sort of like a printing press.
Upstairs, downstairs.
Tiny, fits right in front of you. You have a whole set, imagine, of a whole set of keys, little buttons. Each one has a different letter on it. And as you press that, through a
My
complex
god, my
system of
controller sucks
gears
so
and
bad I can't
mechanical
even go up the stairs properly.
who's a what's it? An arm goes forward.
Well,
with that letter on
would you like to choose?
in place on a page.
Actually, this way. This fine.
Oh,
You don't mind, I'll join you for the time being.
yes, of course. It was what, Darwell, I believe it was.
Oh.
Darwin.
Darwin. Apologies.
That's
What
fine.
is in the news today, actually?
Whole lot of interesting things. Two emperors.
Two emperors. I'm guessing it's the
of the Empire?
Well, didn't the first emperor die? I'm assuming that the two emperors are the next of kin, fighting for what is going on.
Not exactly, I don't think.
But the thing is, you cannot have two emperors at once. Usually a
No,
battle of
you cannot.
succession.
Mm-hmm.
Political or bloody.
It's every house taking a stab at themselves.
Well, this paper will be more useful than I thought.
Well, there's a second
Here.
part to it. Did you see? There is a back.
Slime girl off to find,
It's different.
As of now, that part does not
one
matter.
fella, but he was actually just right here
It's
this whole
this
time.
part. Kind that I believe to have killed Marco's tribe.
Yeah.
Right here.
That way. Okay, good to know.
The pairways.
Wait, I've heard of that term before.
Thanks for that drink earlier.
I heard it the first day we were here.
I don't know.
Pretty impressive, isn't it?
From what I know in my time of living in the Empire, being a vagabond,
Apparently it is
there is
bad for you to look at, however. It
the
makes
aspect
sort
of the Oracle as a way of
radiation, kinda
living,
like the sun.
and the aspect of free will.
That is a...
The Payways are radical extremists in the belief of free will,
Okay, good.
designating and deciding those that believe in the Oracle and its followings do not have the right to live.
But from what I've heard, the people...
Oh, I see. The way I understood, the Heoists were the they're not cultists, but religious fanatics. But
I would hope so.
They're the more extreme viewpoint of volitionists.
I remember them saying that they were doing something over this building over here.
There are relationists
Hi,
that
it's
live in
Ethan,
the
yeah, suppose the
Empire,
bar open.
even some that follow the Oracle.
I
It is not a one or the other,
Hey,
but they are the other.
There was a small slime girl looking for you. It sounded urgent. I mistakenly told her.
was it?
Yeah,
She ran
well,
off into the woods.
yeah, I told.
Looking for him,
thought
or-
that you were back at the.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mistakenly told her that you were
So he
heading
appears to
back
be
to the
very
base.
busy.
So search along that path for her.
Right.
She's
Thank you
probably
very
not.
much.
She's hopefully not in the woods.
Yeah, no, she won't go wandering around the woods.
So,
She would.
Oh
The
no, she's coming back.
Payways
Oh, they're gonna run into each other. They'll
are a
figure
specific
it out.
group of extremists,
Mhm.
generalizing mostly of Lavetkin.
Well, all's well that ends well, right?
Why I am not familiar with, but what you hear is what you
Why?
hear.
Why rabbitkin mostly? What have the rabbitkin? Well, what have usually when radicalists are
Can I buy you a ring?
when they are put into motion, it's because they have a very deep-rooted reason for it. Usually rebellion, or they were mistreated. And has the Empire mistreated the rabbitkin in specifically as
From everything I see around us.
as in
Well,
like
Miss,
There's one person I should have
this is a world of blood. Everyone mistreats everyone.
I don't
but
see
yes, but
where
in specific the
Rowan.
so it's not just it's anybody who believes in the Oracle and the teachings of the Oracle.
Sounds fine.
It depends on what they're hoping to accomplish. There are people of the Empire that
Mayor.
say certain kinds of people, groups, beliefs
Mr. Huckleberry
are
said
not
it's
allowed.
called dread.
Some experiencing
It is
bloodshed
quite
at
the
the hands of the Empire. Some,
And then
on the
Swaggle
opposite,
says,
where the
Dripper
Empire
Dry.
is very benevolent.
To be fair, you had twice the drip before you did the shades, but they do add
It is just
a little bit.
whatever occurs,
Hey,
occurs,
Miss
and then
Almari.
it is built up
I wanted
on.
to ask you about something.
That is not to say that all
On behalf of
Rabbitkin are
Dr. Van
Peris,
Owens
or
back
all
at the base, he
Rabbitkin
wanted to
are extremists.
he was thinking of
No,
contacting
As a vagabond, I've experienced the
the
benevolence of the Empire, the benevolence of the free
as the
will
heart of the
people,
Empire via mail.
and
Wanted me to run that by you and ask if that was a
the bad side
sound
of
idea.
both.
About what?
of course.
Wonderful.
Sending mail to the scholars of the Empire.
Representatives of all
I will treasure
No,
these,
but why?
and I will certainly make
of all
good use
kind.
of them. Many thanks.
He wanted
how
to,
are you enjoying?
I guess,
Miss,
share images
I
of the
don't
sky
remember your
from
name. Makro may
here
have
as
said it,
well
but
as
Xiomara.
home, in hopes of
Maklo calls me Xio.
locating,
It's
triangulating,
easier to remember for him.
calculating where
I
your
am studying you.
world, this one is
I
in comparison
heard,
to
Well,
our
I
world,
am.
somewhere out there.
I've heard your name around.
I mean, yeah, you could.
And he
few
needs
times.
pictures
Nope.
of the sky to do so.
Stay. You stay. Or-
Oh, you could probably just hold it and
Well, we don't know. That's the thing.
I,
your belt or
seeing a fellow
I see a lot of
kind of my kin
So
was
we had an
surprising.
idea of
Usually they
sending
stay up
some
in the
mail
Principality.
enclosed with photos
So I
and, a diplomatic letter
admit I
asking
may
for an
have taken a
exchange of
liking to
information.
Makro to
I've
And we wanted to
noticed.
send it using
You've kind of
get,
become a sort of mentor
parchment
figure for
and,
him,
envelopes that could be found here.
from what I have seen.
Well,
He very much looks up to
go
you.
that far.
Promise a favorable response.
I view us more
But
as
nothing
brothers.
bad come of it, though.
He is experiencing his own life, and I am just an old man
Something could happen.
saying what I
because
think.
If you're trying to get to the heart of the
Mhm.
empire,
I am not
is,
trying to
like,
force him to think the way I do.
entire canton.
No,
speaking of,
no one does.
But I,
That is
I think
that is the beauty of life.
the pink-haired is also
yes, someone who understands.
Mhm.
You, Zio,
Maybe a test.
I think have done wonders for Makro's perception of your kind.
I would try to be.
He's very blessed to have an acquaintance like you.
Step on any toes or anything.
Hmm.
Essentially. Yeah.
Thank you.
Right. I'll
I,
let the doctor know. Thank you.
Someone could send me some.
I understand that we all need a little bit of a helping hand when we're down, and a little bit of kindness can go a long way to changing someone's life.
Yes, that is how I have lived mine.
If you insist, Miss Mayor.
I am a vagabond, a traveler, who would get by with the grace of the community where it was. So I try to look at the good of people.
Hey,
When Makro first came, he saw everyone as an enemy. I tried to tell him.
Yes, Mr. I remember.
Yes. Yes, and he threw rocks too.
Tried to
I remember
It's not
that.
exactly.
Oh!
Look, my kids say the stuff more than me, but it's
Pulls
not
out a rock.
malicious.
Maklo gave this to me on my the day after I saved him.
What does it mean to drip?
Well,
Mhm.
if I am to guess Makro's intention,
It's basically
he might view you as someone who needs something to make them stronger. So if you ever
Yes.
are in danger, use that.
This is exactly word for word what he said. He said, "I look weak, and since I do not carry around the metal staves of my fellow sorcerers, I am in need of a weapon. So he has given me a rock as a weapon, and that I should always carry it. I am honoring that."
I don't think him wrong, but I know your kind are scholarly. Their weapon is up here.
Mhm.
I see.
So,
And that is what I tried to tell Makro. He wanted to be a strong warrior. Now knowing it's because his tribe exiled him for being a bastard. He wanted to prove them wrong, I believe.
Well, Dr.
To become the tribesman he felt he was born to be.
wait, he
So,
did not tell
he
me that.
originally asked.
That's what you think. You're just
He
not
did
I
not
did
tell
not
me
know
that he was a
either
bastard
until-
child.
How do I do it?
Oh,
Working on.
He only told me
He
that.
did not tell me.
Sorry.
I also
I mean, it's.
spoke with
It was
Mr.
Ismir,
Van Owens. He said
the one that came today.
telltale
They-
sign that we might find. We're searching the area for where the
They were sent to kill Makro in the past.
phosphorus burn marks.
Then he killed someone
in the landscape. I don't know if that's something you.
in defense.
Sounds a good way to break.
So when they came today, for whatever purpose,
Very carefully.
possibly to inform him, possibly to continue to chase him, and met with misfortune along the way.
Yeah.
But the bond was
I can work
forgiving
on some more test kits and
because of your help.
pick them up with the shape of my nose.
Maybe mine.
Sounds good.
Makro has grown,
Mm.
but
You two look great,
he's
by
sad.
the way, just saying.
He's lonely.
Where is he? I haven't seen him all
He's
day.
but a child in a world.
I would say.
Ooh,
that
he
now
taught
is
me
not
Riz.
the time for me to talk about my bad day.
What's Riz? Riz? I
Uh,
don't know
are you
for
okay?
sure, but I believe it relates to
Oh, I'm
being,
sorry. Did I not go through?
having a strong
No,
character.
I didn't hear anything.
And then, which is responded by.
Sorry. Makro is alone. He is sad.
One I have found.
Mhm.
That's quite Rizzy.
He is dealing with emotions. He has killed to survive.
Yeah.
And I imagine he wanted vengeance.
Annoying sound hearing people
But
make.
now he
Very
learns
high pitch.
the world is different.
So it's not just like she's like regular.
Visitors from another world offer kindness
No.
and teaching.
If I must mimic it,
I told him it is okay to be different.
Oh, is it supposed to be said like that?
And I think that resonated
That
with
is what I
him.
have witnessed. What, 50, 60
But
years ago? It's like, maybe, give or take. Like,
he's not different anymore.
people would say
He's
something's
alone.
rad,
What was she
which
doing?
means short or radical. To say it's something amazing.
What he has
There was
us,
still-
To the mind.
you,
There was still that one survivor,
Oh, I
right?
think radical as in like.
From what I've heard,
I was a bit
the
worried
one that
for
you
not
saved
kind of
today.
person. Yeah.
Still not alone though.
No,
I did not save. Makro did.
The same people
Yes, the
there
one
is no
that
hope.
they,
outside of the
we,
norm.
they, everyone else saved, from
Ismir
what I've heard.
said unto Makro,
That is not incorrect. Why she was out doing what she was doing. You mentioned this earlier.
that he bears the burden of the tribe. Makro being the son of the chief, Makro wanting to be a chief, a tribal leader.
Very radical degree.
Mhm.
To the point where
He carries that burden.
not everyone.
And
obviously,
Ismir,
but the organization
the other
as a
one,
whole,
is already gone.
I would rather her.
Probably never to be seen again.
They want to exercise their free will.
For what purpose, I don't know.
Something against their beliefs.
Sarkin, Lizardkin, my kind, they are warriors. I am different because I grew up here in the Empire. I am not a warrior.
Some people on our side that are a lot.
So them I cannot fully understand.
They're not well liked.
Only the teachings my forefathers and foremothers have left behind.
You know, I found this out recently too today. Apparently, there's been a schism in the empire. There's the
Makro
there's
also
the traditional
experienced
empire,
death
and then
for the
there's the
first time
abolitionists,
today.
who are kind of like a. From what I understand, they're like a split. They're kind of
Well,
halfway
he is
between the
killed
class and the
in
traditional
survival.
leadership.
Yeah, basically, they
is a
believe
But
in the
now
will,
he has
but don't believe in
experienced
the
it.
destruction of the empire.
What death truly means.
One unfortunately
In my
does
mind,
lead
he is
quite
too
often
young.
to the other.
Even though he is an adult, it is too early.
Up until recent times, that is. Right now, they're a lot of the volitionists are kind of.
It is not his responsibility to shoulder burdens like that.
Because like there's.
Not yet.
There's like a whole thing.
So all we can do
candidates
is help him get
to be
through
the
it.
next emperor, and one of them is volitionist.
Yeah.
And so, but a lot of people don't
You,
want them to be the one in power. So the
whatever
volitionists
religion you
are kind
believe,
of
whatever
revolting, if you
belief,
would, to try to make
You
sure
have
that
been a
that person
gift.
gets in power.
You have
I
taught
am-
him things
Sounds
I
a
could
lot
not.
like politics on our side.
I tried.
Yeah.
The first week I tried.
So that's
His
the struggle.
politics
The
on
second
his
week,
side would end up
I did not
killing
even scratch the
a bunch
surface.
of lizard people.
But then other people like
Yeah, I
yourself
actually wasn't
talked
sure
to
what
him,
happened with that.
showed him.
They asked for my help with.
He now understands and thinks for the future.
Mercenary supply to the Empire.
He's becoming the tribesman,
No regard
chieftain he's always
Seems like he
wanted
might make a recovery, but
because of your help.
I think he
Not
was
because
fine
of me.
From the looks of things, I think so, but it seems
He wanted to protect
like
you,
he was
so he gave you one of his weapons.
kind of just defeated more than anything.
Given what little I did overhear him say, makes sense.
I don't know what else to say, but
And he worries when you're gone.
he does.
He knows you'll leave.
I picked up bits and pieces.
No, I didn't find them.
What has he said?
Good evening.
Ultimately, the politics thing is.
I apologize. I rambled. I get that way. I didn't let you get a chance.
There's a lot of
I-
nonsense happening, and it causes.
I honestly do not know what to say about that.
I agree.
I
That's
just.
why we over here.
It has always been my belief
do
that
not
we
get
can all.
involved in it.
No, I understand.
Everyone just needs a little bit of help.
I know.
No one else can deny that everyone has the right
Like,
to
I
help.
think you can believe whatever you want, but
Little
once
good
you
ever
start
since
I agree.
enforcing other people who are not involved.
So all I did was just extend a hand.
That's where I draw the line.
Was that the only time that he had ever experienced a helping hand in his life?
That's smart. It's noble.
It's possible.
Something I've seen over the years.
You might want to be
was that-
careful. You're gonna light your hair
Just
on
because
fire.
he looked different from the rest of you.
Oh yeah, there's a
Oh,
candle
well,
back
the rest
there.
of your kind.
Mm-hmm.
I
That would
should
have
say.
been dangerous.
He does look different. Why, I don't know.
The pomade I got in there,
But what I
Yeah,
told
what do you
him,
want that going
what my
on in the
forefathers told me,
What's that?
Yeah, no.
we are all connected by scale and
Gel
bone.
for your hair.
Smoking here.
Helps it
I
hold
do not
its
know if it
hair.
is my place to say, but I think I know why he looks different.
Yeah.
It's hard to see them with all this darkness. I must endure.
Yeah.
He's practicing.
It is your choice to say or not.
I
I
had a
will not
whole
judge.
conversation with Zaryu about we have commercially available
was
hair
looking for
dye
the
back
mayor.
over on our side of the portal.
Just for the
We
public.
found her. I don't know where Wolfgang
Yeah.
is.
I'm actually can't tell it by looking, but I'm actually kind of
Hi.
What is that?
hair's starting to
An
grow
egg.
quite a bit.
She is a mother. She has an
No.
egg.
But thanks to modern technology,
I am.
Oh.
If you take a child's egg, you are going to be the mother.
The nest was falling apart and I saved it from a landslide.
at some point I'm
So
just
I
gonna lean
couldn't
into
find
it.
the
I'm gonna
parents,
buy
so
some good
I'll be
Oh.
taking care of
dye
it.
from the store.
Oh.
Like a mother.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
That to make it look
Oh, I don't know.
It is a wyvern, though. Be careful, Harry.
It is still a wyvern.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
Use it
Oh.
to change your hair to any color.
I've heard that they like to have little
That's not
rabbits for
good.
snacks.
What am I
Mhm.
carrying? My
There
mayor,
he
the
is.
fucking radio
Okay.
we wanted to set up the entire day.
Oh.
Wonderful.
Well,
Do you
they look like
mind if
they're
do you mind if I play
in
reposition
their
that
own
in the tavern for the time being, for the sake
Um,
of safekeeping? I might be
Yes,
heading
I
out with
believe
you for something.
Wolfgang, as I know
I
him,
don't wanna
is
say
helping
yes
fix
without
things of the
without
town and
seeing
making
permission,
a
but I will talk to her for you. Come on in.
Yeah, no, actually, you know
a
what? You enjoy
bathhouse.
the rest of the night. I think you just rest up. I have a better place where I can store it.
Alright.
Fucking hell.
if you like.
Okay.
a bathhouse. I don't know. Do you know what hot springs are? I'm assuming that you must have them here.
Apparently,
I mean, we have bathhouses, you know, it is
Oh, then perfect.
a communal bath.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting game.
It is only the rich that can afford private bathing, let alone
I don't know.
easily
no.
access to water.
Don't worry, we'll fix that for here. We will make sure that you, no matter if you're rich or poor, everyone should have access to clean water and hygienic.
Here because I was going to drink
The thing with
someone like
scales
that.
is it's hard to get dirt.
I've noticed that. You're very easy. You just wipe it off.
Sure, I might. It seems
It's
like
not like you
something's
can-
going on, but I figure you can always ask what happens in retrospect.
Oh, yours are harder than Maclo's.
Not just because
Does that
I'm
come
older.
from-
I wonder if any of them would like to play.
But it could also be because we are different.
Fresno would
Why, I
probably
don't
be into
know.
it. I don't know how easy he'd be
Different
able to get on the
tribes.
cards, though.
Would any of you like to play
Probably.
Uno? It's a game from the
Oh,
United
no.
Nations.
Oh no.
Uno.
Uno is
No,
a
it is
type of game that you
Uno.
break. Uno is a type of game that you can break friendships over. It gets really,
Listen, it's
really.
fine.
Very
We're just
well.
gonna- it's a
It gets
casual
it
game
gets
of Uno,
really
right?
competitive.
Well, that sounds
Well,
fun.
if they wanted to learn and I had a pack, I'm gonna teach them how to play it.
It is. You should
Keep to
get
the simple
competitive
rules.
once in a while.
Keep it to the simple rules. Don't
No,
use
we're
the
not gonna use
modified
the
rules.
no, we're not gonna use house rules. Don't worry. I'm gonna
Okay.
teach them the normal
The
rules.
basic rules,
right?
okay.
No house rules. No stacking.
No stacking. Please
stacking,
don't.
don't worry.
Please do not introduce
No
stacking.
stacking. Don't worry. I know. I
Oh.
know. I have 5 siblings. I know.
Okay. I used to fight with my grandmother over stacking.
This is a new thing that the kids are saying. I know what
She would
drip
kick
is,
my
but-
ass at that game.
Drip or
It was
drown.
not fun.
Ray has taught
It's
me.
the implication. It's the
Well, they
implication
sound
that
very fun.
dressing style.
It is very fun. It's but there are modified rules that to make the game very more competitive than what it should
I don't think
be.
it makes any sense though to wear sunglasses.
It makes it so that when you lose by a large margin. And when you
You
win,
guys to be
it is by
bumping into
pure
each other.
skill and
reason,
chance.
I imagine whenever you
It,
glare at me a
the
certain
normal
way,
rules
Oh.
make it a lot
you are
less
crossing my face and I have no
controversial.
There you
I
go.
know it's not
You know,
intentional.
sunglasses are usually meant to be.
Well,
worn
it
in
sounds like we should
clothing.
try it.
You protect yourself.
You know,
Perhaps.
it's good to get competitive. It gets the blood flowing, the hot blood.
Now, it doesn't matter how much drip you have if you hurt yourself.
I think this is the first time I've seen your hair let out like this. I do love it. It flows
But what if I
quite
drown?
nicely.
About Maklo?
But what if you
Well,
drown?
now,
I like to let it down.
Oh, yes.
If you...
Nice pair of.
He has spoken much about his
I
mother.
suppose it
Whatever
could
that
be
is.
quite difficult to
how
take care of hair like that, couldn't it?
I
Mine
She
is
had
quite
to
thick and rank,
leave
so sometimes it is very difficult
when he was
to
very
watch.
young.
I can't believe you're going to drown.
His mother was
No,
not
this is
It was
sound.
nice
this is
knowing you.
the drip, so I don't drown.
So I'm gonna teach you how to.
Ah,
My goodness, I just realized
Mother
I'm
was
out of here.
I suspected.
Of course.
She's just laying the basic cards on the table.
It is
You've been very active.
not uncommon
Trying to learn our
From what
to
I've
have
heard, it
parents
was...
of the same race.
From what I heard,
our-
it the father, the chieftain.
Well, you're adapting to our customs very well, I would say.
I think he actually did fancy her,
Thank you.
but they could not stay together.
It's kind of what I do.
What's this one? It has a lot of colors on it.
So
Maybe
that
in
was
the
why
future we can
Naklo
teach you stuff like the
was left to be raised by his
the
father.
motions our
Unfortunately,
young
I
people
think
now
the
do,
rest of the
like,
tribe did
I
not
already saw the
some
flaws.
spit out.
accept
How we
him
play
You know,
Uno.
because
feel
of
me
it.
in.
Have you heard of the what's the
I'm
word?
just gonna teach him the basic rules of Uno.
Well,
believe it's called
I did not
grid.
know how bad it was, though.
Somebody said it, but I
From
don't know
what
it
you
is. Somebody said it.
told me, he was ostracized by the
I
entire...
don't know fully.
Muscle to do it right, you know, but
It was the conversation between the two. I was just there.
That matches the
I
From
think
what
if you
he-
gave him time, he would
From what
tell
he's
you.
told me, he's told me enough, and it sounded like he didn't. He sounded like he was very prideful, very proud of his tribe, but
Well, they already know what
when
they're
it
busting in.
came to his
Swag.
experiences with the tribe, he
No,
tried
what
to
the
shy
fuck
away
are
from
those
it.
others?
I heard it from Dr. Van Owen.
Swag and busting.
damn
I thought you guys already
dance.
learned that.
Yeah, I was.
From what I know, he wants
All
to
I know
be
is that
a
I'm dripping
warrior.
or I'm drowning.
More and more just takes.
A real one.
You taught them
He
to
wants to
drip
be
down.
His mind
I
that
get
is
to teach
being
them about
strong.
swag and
Bad
busting.
until I started suffering.
Possible.
He wants to be
You're the last
accepted.
person to teach them
I
because
lost
you
my
have
ability to
none.
throw up.
I already
after
told him
that.
that he was a
Believe
fine
so.
warrior.
What are you
I
talking
feel like
about?
that's fucking
This is
destroyed.
Sick dire bear or not,
Is this
it was
why I
still a
say
dire
shut
bear,
up?
and he took it down.
I,
He's stronger, far
I
stronger
don't
than
know.
anybody his
She's
age,
just
any
jealous because of
human
my stature
his
as a
age
professor in an esteemed academy.
should be.
I told
But
him
this is
what he did with the dire
This seems
bear
really
was a
heated.
good
I'm gonna
thing.
back the fuck away from this.
You have
From what I've
It
heard, he
coincidentally
dress
saved
shirt
people.
tucked in. You're the
I
last
believe
person
this is
to
what they
teach about
call
swag.
I suppose
I'm
it did,
sorry,
didn't it?
formal. Well, you know what?
Because
I
if-
talked
The
to
sick
Miss
dire
Mana
bear with
earlier,
a
and she
disease,
told me she's going to give
if
me
it
the
stayed in the forest, it could have
drippiest
spread
drip
to the
of
wildlife.
outro. And
That
I'm
could go to the
the-
people.
Stop talking.
But
I'm
it
gonna
was
show you that I
contained,
can be
luckily,
with the
and
kids.
while some did get sick,
Exactly.
that
I
unfortunately
got
is
what
no
the
way to
kids
know.
have. There is the
That is why we were
That,
trying to find
as I
the
said, is
cub
how I
to.
view
back in
it.
the day when I was a kid, I used to be.
Fortunately,
I
the
used to
cub
be
was
known
already dead
as
when we found it.
the huckster.
We were trying to see if the
I was so cool. With the ladies.
wyverns had
huckster.
taken a bite of it or
Listen to
not. Fortunately, they had not. Unfortunately, the nest was disturbed
Ah,
enough
she's just
that,
jealous.
you know,
She's just jealous.
the landslide.
Jealous of what?
We do not know if the parents will come back or not.
I don't know. Just jealous.
Well,
Exactly.
I do not know wyverns, as I try
She's just
not to
jealous because
travel
she doesn't have what I
alone
have, you know.
in the forest
Our
through
relationship
unsafe
is
means, given I am older.
Of course, I have it right here. I believe
Ah,
you're also a person of
I don't know.
high
They may
importance
try
then.
to come back, they may not. Some animals just move on, some are very territorial,
Go and
some are
try to
protective.
Are these permits?
prove
Well,
that
from
you
what
have
I've
these
seen,
But
permits?
they
within my capabilities.
I thought
the
these were
nest
just
is
safety cards in
gone.
case,
The nest
you know,
is
things
destroyed
happen.
completely. The landslide. If
Mm.
from what I know from
allows us to
experiences,
integrate
from what
ourselves with the
the
locals in a deeper level.
from what research I have made from the
When I
animals
was
from
with
my
Mr.
world,
Turb back at the base,
if
I
the
was teaching
area
him all
is
about how to be a good
gone,
Riz
then
person.
the parents will take
Apparently,
it as a
our
loss and move
son
on.
has what do you call it? Has a
Eh,
crush on somebody.
I believe that may be possible.
Well, you're in this situation
Considering
right
you
now.
still
You're
have
gonna
the
have
egg
to
and
play
there is
along.
not a wyvern right behind you.
Do either
Well,
of
they
you
also
need
do
it?
tend to, stay away from
He's
civilization.
in love, Miss Margarita.
I just
can't
better
believe your motherly
not
instinct
be
didn't
walking
know about
around
that.
alone in the wilderness with the egg. That's all I.
With the
Oh.
person he's always been around.
I would
Do
say
you
that's a
know
good
if
idea.
wyverns have memories?
The other direction.
Can they remember?
Yes.
I would
I was
have no
asking your
idea.
advice on how to Riz a
I
girl.
am a studier of death, not
I don't know why
animals.
if he gets on, if he gets on, or I don't know
Wait,
if he
what?
gets turned on by that, but apparently.
Well, you help.
I
your
do
son
funerals.
I'm gonna teach him how to play you right now.
Oh,
You know what they say, mother knows best.
so would you be?
Sienna.
Do you do funeral rites, or are you a mortician?
What kind of drinks
Do you prepare
have?
the
Funeral
bodies?
rites.
Ah, I see.
The ritual aspect of it.
The ritualistic aspect of it.
Wine, spiced wine,
Yes.
a few other odds and
I
ends.
am the one that shoulders the burden of carrying them to whatever is next. So others
An
don't have
honorable
to.
trade, an honorable profession.
Oh,
That is what Jack said. To me, it's just they wake up and live another day.
Paid you high as well. People should have a good night.
Actually,
Derek for an ale.
now that we get on the topic of professions, I was told that you assisted a doctor.
Kova?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, he is
You assisted Dr. Cole.
He is our doctor up in the base. I am technically, although I do not have the official title, I am technically his assistant, his nurse. Whenever Dr. Koval is not able to attend to a patient, then I suppose the responsibility would fall on me.
Well, if it was this Dr. Koval, right here, where the blood transfer happened, led by a Dr. Koval.
Oh, I see a blood stain. I see it now, even through the dark.
Because what happens when you don't have a matching number
Well,
of color?
I mean,
You have to buy.
of
You have
course.
to, buy another color.
Transferring of blood from one thing to another, I mean, it's unheard
Until
of.
you can find a matching one.
It's common practice
Unless you
from where
drink
we're
it.
from.
Until you find a match.
Oh no.
I see.
Usually, hospitals and clinics would stockpile, would call for donations by the general public, and would collect blood samples, blood bags, and keep it in a refrigeration. What's this called? In a cold box, so that way the blood keeps for longer. And whenever there is an emergency, we would then go in and use those reserves. But I'm
Well,
guessing
I know.
Dr. Koval also explained that blood needs to be compatible first, so you would need to be paired up with someone whose blood you would be able to accept. If not, your body would reject it, and it would be a failure. It would make you sick or even worse off.
Yes, he did, and he talked about that tent over there with the supplies needed to help do it. So, if that was a Dr. Koval and you work with him, I was directed to go to him for the questions of
one more card. If you have one card and you forget to yell out Uno, you have
Yes.
to buy another.
Well, you just
disease.
And I'm
I mean,
gonna
why
teach
Disease.
stop lying and saying,
What is wrong?
you know,
What disease? The one that Maklo had? The one that Doval had? That
No.
I was able to... No?
It's also quite colorful. Is this like a wild card as well?
Dr. Huckleberry.
It's a wild card that you can
We
pick
got
the
into
color
a
you want,
discussion
and also the person next to you has to buy
about different funeral
Well, that's quite
practices from your world.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's why there's only
One
a death
called
the
a
net.
Polynesian.
Polynesian, yes?
I think I'm ready to play.
Polynesian
Maybe.
is a...
Unless
that
there's
is
anything
a region. A
I mean, I think I missed
a
out on
regional
like half of the
area
rules.
of our world. They have different practices
And also
from
the thing I wanted to talk to you about.
ours.
Do you know Martinez?
Yeah.
In short, the topic of disease came out based off things they did, which sound
Want me to hold his face down
similar
and a
to
bowl of cereal
kinds
for
that
him?
my fathers have done
He's
in our profession.
I prepare every day.
Uh-huh.
And I worry that I may have one of these diseases.
For everybody. I slave
What
away
are
in
the
that
symptoms?
oven. And then he comes in, he grabs his plate, and then he either throws it away or gives
I
it to
don't
the
know.
locals.
I think you said they go mad.
Because he wants to eat MREs.
They can infect others.
But what did your father have?
Bad things.
What did your father suffer from then?
They need blood currently.
I don't know.
Nah, I'm good.
He got
Thank
up,
you.
he lived his day, and he went to bed. He taught me things. He seemed fine. But
Would you like to join us for a game of Uno?
I don't know.
I don't know.
So how do you know that he was
do not
sick?
feel comfortable.
I was gonna say, actually,
I don't
to
know.
think this
He could have been hiding
different
it.
for you, depending on the race.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you've lived
I
for
do
so
not feel
long.
Have you had some rabbit before?
Oh yes.
able to talk about it in open setting like this. So I was hoping if
I see.
I heard you can do testing
Human foxkin.
Oh.
to see if I have any diseases.
Yes, we could. We could take a blood sample and see, but we would need to have a
I have some for sale if you ever would like some.
a
Or you could barter. Really.
healthy
I don't really
base
want it.
standard to make sure that we can compare it to. So because we do not, In order for us to see if you are,
For now, we don't stack them, but
if you have a disease or something, we would need a
leave town,
version of you,
or if people leave
or
town, help
version
them
of
stick
your
to the river.
samples that is not diseased, so we can compare and contrast, if that makes sense.
after you has to buy 8 cards.
I guess.
Well, could we not just ask Makro?
Well,
Since
like
he's
you said,
also
they
a
were.
Sarkim.
I see.
But the thing is that he is also half human, so his physiology maybe will be a lot different. What about the other one? The one that came in. Has he already left? Do we still have samples of his blood
I don't
around?
see him here. I mean, when they did the blowing or the testing, they went that way and came back. Dr.
Well, if
Koval
Dr.
said
Well, if
Marcos
Dr. Koval was
compatible and mine
smart
was not.
enough, hopefully he would have taken a blood sample for my research.
I think he did. He tied the thing around our arms and he put a glass thing with a needle and then
I'm sure I'll pick up the rules.
Okay,
blood came out.
so use the tourniquet and use the needle to draw blood. Okay. So we already have your blood sample. We already have a sample from Baklo, and I'm guessing we have a sample from the other one, sound number 3, because I never learned his name. Izmir. Okay. So
I believe so.
all right. Well, if that has already been done, then I will see what I can do about seeing, examining any pathogens, or do you, it must be hereditary, so we will have to go into DNA.
Talk about this one. It has arrows.
This may be weird to ask, because I know it is rare. Do you have any paper and a quill with ink?
On me, or if I can get one? Oh, actually, yes. I don't have. It's not a quill with ink, but I have.
Oh no, the arrows. No, the arrows. No. That you know how
there
there's
we
a
go.
rotation.
I have this. It is an inkless. This is called a pencil. It has a graphite on it, and you can just write on the pen on the thing.
It's like
Okay.
I see.
a line on it.
Look. Ooh.
This one.
You click on the top. Okay. You click on the top.
Oh, yes, I haven't seen
one
it.
click,
The one with the
and then
arrows,
the tip comes out.
Arrows, basically, you know how
Mhm.
there's a type of like
The ink is already
Oh.
inside.
It would be me, you, then if he played with right? That's how the rotation goes.
I'm not really
Play the one with
good
the arrows,
at
basically invert
writing,
so instead of, me, you,
Okay.
him,
but I know
me, him, you.
Oh, it reverses direction.
the term used. Well, it will be in my language. Can you read it?
But those cards have to match the
Your language as in sour, or the language
of
as
course you
in
can.
the yes.
You can read
I
the
was about to say.
newspaper.
Yes, I was about to say. If
Right.
your tribe uses your own language, then
sense to me.
probably not. But if it's this language, then yes.
Let's begin then. So let's see.
Zero
Who goes
green.
first? Oh, queen 0.
And very
So
messy
I don't have
handwriting.
anything that can play on this, so I assume that I draw cards until I do.
You have to draw a card.
Ritualistic cannibalism.
Ah, a yellow 0.
Oh,
Here we go.
I see. So,
Yellow 8s. A yellow.
I was told it could make someone very sick from your world.
So it goes to you again.
it does.
Oh.
You see, and
a
now I
yellow
understand why Huckleberry had said that it used to be primarily
outlawed.
It is outlawed, yes, worldwide, but it was primarily experienced, or what is the word for it? Practiced
Oh, it's just a yellow
in the
sapling.
Polynesian
How hard can it be?
sector. Also, of course, there are other places around the world that did, but you know, there's of course the Amazon. You know. Eh,
Even
when
here,
your
there's
father,
not.
when your father died, did you practice it
Maybe my turn to have the entire deck in hand. Let's see.
on him,
Nope,
with
this
him,
is
Just
or
gonna go right
from him, I should say.
You can't come back.
The way
I don't have any other yellows.
we
so
have done
a
it.
wild card
My
into
line.
Blue. I believe that was one of the colors.
It was used to
Oh, it's right on there.
carry the spirit of the dead with us so they can experience the world.
I see.
If it will say you, it will just be a strand of hair.
Can there be multiples of the same card? I also have a
No body part.
No body.
If it was allowed by the family.
Oh,
perfect.
But the fathers, the mothers, the mother-fathers, father-mothers, one teacher to one child.
Which one of these?
On and on and on and on and on.
It would also.
We eat a portion of the tail.
Red
Oh, the
7,
tail,
and I
I
believe
see.
that's Uno.
Hmm.
Going back
But it
for
would-
generations.
But it would also only. You would only partake of this once, correct? You would not continuously.
I'm really good at this.
No.
Seems so.
Then it is less likely of a chance than you would be affected. Although with so many,
Oh no.
usually the symptoms and the
not
signs would
servicing any
be
bad
more
memories, am I?
severe the more you practiced it. Because the more it would be more introduced into your system, and you know. But if it was just once or twice,
I cannot speak for my forebearers and how much they did it.
Mhm.
But my father to their father,
Oh no.
their
Seems like a
mother,
good pick.
it was the tail.
Yes, it
Mhm.
does seem
Me
to
to my father, it was the tail.
Oh no.
I
All the green cards?
how much? Just a
Where?
sliver?
Where did they go? There's
Like I said, the amount
where did they
would also.
if I could show you my tail, I would. But
Green
it would
3.
be
Yeah, that's fine.
about this much.
Right.
The
Let me
tail
draw
and
two,
tip,
right?
Mhm.
which
Like-
goes to a point.
I guess.
Haven't you tortured me enough? I'm just kidding.
Forgive the term, but
Apparently not.
around the steak size.
That's the spirit of the game.
I just
Oh,
is it
generally not this. I mean, maybe the finger to like maybe 2 fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's the next card?
Oh, I get terrified if this became a drinking game.
But it is the chance.
Every time you draw a card, you
If it is a chance,
It
I
is
will.
practice.
Oh, what was it?
We will look into this. Now I have a better understanding, and now we can. I know what to look for. Thank you for sharing this.
Green 0. I have. a
I don't
blue
want to
0.
get others sick.
Well, so long as
I still am good. Still good.
it is less of a chance of it.
Red 9.
We will make
I
sure
am
no
not
one else
taking
gets
on a
sick.
disciple.
No, we will make sure. And it is only through your clan. Maklo's clan does not participate in this.
Red 8.
Maklo's.
I am not from a clan.
Green 8.
Well, I meant
My
your
kind
family.
left the principality long. Yes, the family.
That's what I meant, like your family. Like, okay.
Yes.
So, it is a
I don't-
family thing, not the clan thing. So, would Maklo's.
I believe
It is
this
not
a
in
plus
Maklo's
4.
tradition to do.
I foresee this game
Yes.
going forever.
I don't believe so. This came
Because-
about because specifically our profession, which is not very common where we're from. Where
Oh, I see.
my kind of from.
Okay. Okay. That actually makes a lot more sense.
I have what I believe to be most of the yellow cards in the deck.
Well, I will help. I will bring this up with Dr. Koval, and we will together look into
If
this.
the
And
strategy
if
kicks
it
in,
is,
the
we
back
do
and
find
forth
out
of
that
the numbers,
you
not the
have,
colors, right?
you are a carrier, then we will inform you.
I was
Well, we
so
will inform
close,
you
too. I was one
whether
card
you
away.
are not, you are or not. So to
Yeah.
keep
Then
your
you
mind
both
at
get
ease.
the wonderful joys of
But
picking up half the debt.
just so you know,
Thank you.
if you have lived for such a long time and this has not affected you yet, and you have just practiced it once and it was a small amount, then
Well, I do have one of those
I
as well.
have
And hair.
The block.
and
So
hair.
Suppose I go again. With a
You-
red block.
Maybe a fingernail or two, but
That
Mhm.
works, right?
You can go again.
So long as it is not a constant thing, then you, I think you will be fine. But we will look into this anyway, at any rate. Usually what would happen if that,
I appreciate it.
if someone continues this practice like daily, and it would, if it was a staple of their diet, eventually their minds would get corrupted, and then they would technically just go insane. It is
Red.
it's a little more technical than how. Are you familiar with how, when you eat food, how the body absorbs its nutrients?
Not really.
Yellow 8.
Well, when you, in order for, I'm guessing sours are carnivorous, or at least omnivores. You eat meat, and you also eat fruits and vegetables, correct?
Yes.
Well, your body, just like ours, will need the nutrients from these meats and vegetables that our own body cannot produce by themselves to grow healthy and strong. That is why,
appreciate the concern.
you know, we eat in order to fuel our bodies.
What are you thinking about?
Our bodies
It's been a
cannot
busy
process
day.
the
I've
same
got a
nutrients
lot on my
as our
mind
own
on
bodies.
different
It is counterproductive. So that
Would you
is why
prefer
we
not to
eat
talk about it?
others. If someone continuously partakes to eat
make some
of
better
oneself or
for
one's,
everyone,
species,
so the slobs can get over
then it corrupts the entire system,
worrying about falling
and you will start absorbing the incorrect nutrients and where they should not be. And this gets into the brain, into the minds, into these
Said I'll
muscles.
help with the cutting down some of the trees.
And then that is when further
Right.
corruption happens.
You know,
Since you have only eaten
more
just
than
a
people.
small amount, then I don't think the body has
I
had
would hope
enough
so. That
to
would
corrupt
make some good
itself.
use of it. What is it, by the way? It looks quite
But the generations of family.
floral, I guess.
But in the generations of family, it depends on how much has been
Family
eaten in the first place,
Ah,
and how much it's
do be
diluted
careful
throughout
with
the
that.
family line.
it is quite pretty.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd be a shame if it were lost.
I see.
It's been in the family for
But
hundreds
at
of
any
years.
rate, we will look into this, and we will have compare both Maklo and Izami?
This is about me. Finish your game, by all means.
Now I'm forgetting the name.
Oh
I
dear.
do enjoy conversations during the game either way.
At any rate, we will compare both of
See,
them,
she suddenly
so we can
decided
have a
combat is the way to go.
baseline
She is doing it
and
for your blood.
to compare,
like
and then to
cars-based
yours.
battles?
Since our pool of resources, of samples, is so limited, if we had other sours around that we can take samples from, so we can compare and contrast. In fact, that is mostly what my job would entail as a researcher.
Absolutely
I
devious she
would
is.
need
Was
different
monocular
samples
last
to
time I've never
catalog
heard before.
and contrast,
That was quite
and
an evil laugh, wasn't it?
not just
Yes.
not just people, but
Shomi,
also
cannot believe we are sitting
animals,
with a
plants.
villainess right now.
You know, the study of life. You and your family study death. It is my job to study life and how it works.
You'll always just be little mouse to me.
Then I believe life is better at teaching Maklo things.
Well, I would hope so. Death is a very hard lesson to learn.
Yes.
Now, people give nicknames to things they
respect
have
people that
It
work
is the
hard.
final lesson in some cases to learn. But I'm glad that others shoulder the burden.
The sky is ringing. Winds were suddenly not characters anymore.
Yeah.
So I can finally
most
break
definitely.
break the fourth wall and safely.
It's been an honor to finally get to meet you, Mr. Zaryu.
Uno, goddamn.
Finally, we get to sit down
It
and
is
have a
good to
proper
meet
chat
you.
together.
Yes, I do agree, CEO.
And with
I'm
that,
so
she's
proud
going
of you for embracing your motherly tendencies as you do with, all
I
your
am
other
making sure that
interactions with
this
people on the
child
outside.
is raised properly. Not in the wilderness, in a loving home.
Yes, I know. I know
Not
how much you
feral.
want to help the people and
Yes.
the poor ones, the little
Yes.
ones.
We have to help the orphans.
Yes, I
Even
can't
though I
wait
don't-
for it to crack open, look at you, and go,
Where
Mama!
the house can
Oh
only
my
stand,
God.
and your goal is to beat the house.
I'm gonna cry.
And not anyone else.
Alright.
You can be an advanced player.
I'm going to cry if that happens. Alright. So, we're just gonna say that she has a very nice evening still talking with you, and then she's gonna either make it to there or take a room down here and for the night.
No.
Check. Okay?
Hey, oh fuck, I didn't get to tell you. Okay, in character, we'll tell you about the destroyed marketplace and how it was the Brazilians that basically
Oh, okay,
blew it
yeah.
up.
All right, yeah. So she knows about
And
a
ton of people died.
Yeah, a ton of people died. Okay. So you would tell her that during the evening because okay, that's good. Thank you. All right.
Yeah, and that's where I live too. I live under some stairs.
You live under some stairs. She does not know, but she has an inkling that Maklo also lives there, but she doesn't know exactly where. And she's worried that
He
if
lives in
the
the
both of
chimney.
you I know. I know out of character he lives in the chimney.
Oh.
She doesn't know in character. She just knows that he lives in or he stays in that area. If she finds out that the both of you are technically homeless, she is going to petition the UN to get the both of you at least tents. Military tents. And you guys are gonna have tents in there to set up.
We can do that for downtime. Because
Yeah.
there's a few of us. There's me, there's Maklo, there's Sabrina the Fluffy Snake.
Oh,
Effie's
so there's-
character, Sashara, I think, is there too.
So there's quite a few of you guys that don't technically have homes that would need to have. We can get like, all right.
Effie's trying to use her bargaining powers to get a set of pillows and blankets because we spent the night in the officers' quarters. Like,
Oh no, I heard.
two
I did.
sessions ago.
I heard. Yeah, I know. I heard that she didn't barter. I heard that she just straight up stole them. Oh,
The gift that he was given, he's
bye,
wearing a gift.
Maklo.
Hey, where you going?
That's adorable.
He wants to
Little
end
bastard.
his he wants to end his stream. He wants to end where he starts when he sleeps. Or not. He and the slime girl are going downstairs to the beds. Ooh.
Maybe.
Ooh.
I know everyone in this
And
RP
here
wants
I-
to frick.
And here I thought the ship was Zio when when all this time it was actually the slime girl.
I know.
Oh.
No. I can ship it. I can ship it.
All right. Anyways,
Ship it.
Oh my god. Game
Oh, I
Have
talked
you-
to Jack.
have you
and the
guys?
topic
I
of-
haven't heard Uno yet. I haven't heard anybody scream Uno yet.
Assassin's Creed or some bullshit fucking
Are you guys playing Uno?
They were.
Yeah, dude, we're like 50 cards deep.
They
Well,
they
my
had the
character's
whole
joining the
game
next
before.
game.
I just wanted to just cut the
Hell
fucking Uno
yeah.
up.
Well, you know,
At least they
you're-
agreed no stacking.
In a couple days.
A couple
No,
days.
it was
All
worse.
right.
At least they
didn't do
agreed
the
no
fucking
stacking.
stacking.
I was
Very
like,
downtime.
no,
I got all
Uno
the
is
yellow
the
cards,
kind
you got the
of
green
game that
cards.
you lose
Oh.
We kept
friendships
fucking
over.
each other
Please
up.
do not introduce
Yeah,
stacking.
because of stacking
You
rule.
don't have that.
When you
Because
have the stacking
stacking.
rule, it's like, yeah, plus two.
Dog, I need
Yeah,
to know.
counter plus two.
Very
Counter
customized
plus two.
rules.
Fuck you, I
So,
hate you. Plus
green,
nine.
Yeah.
yellow, blue. Who has the red?
Pop,
I
pop.
suppose that would be you.
Do you like the baby
at this
carrier?
point.
But I'm not red.
Yeah, I fucking hate you. You're great.
Everybody was like, everybody's like, what the fuck is that? I was like, it's an egg.
The topic of Jack dyeing his hair comes up.
Yeah, instead of just
and I'm
leaving, it's like you can tell how close it is to hatching in the first place. Why
color?
would you carry your egg around with you?
And I'm like,
Because it needs to be warm, and I don't want to leave it at the UN like under an electric blanket.
Put it in a fucking incubator.
I did. It's an incubator. It's a Xiomara powered incubator. Whereas over at the UN base, she has an electric blanket for it because she's extra like that.
I fucking hate it here.
All
No one was up playing Metal Gear Solid at stupid o'clock in the morning. At the start of the episode, it's me playing Metal Gear.
We played downtime. It will be introduced
Time
into
to
the gambling.
respawn and fucking
Time
see
to
how
respawn.
silly
Yep,
this
okay.
is.
Probably respawn.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
we're going to
gonna
respawn now.
Very
Bye.
popular in like the fucking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, you have tears?
We even told Wolfgang.
No, is that the store?
That's a grown-ass woman. That's not a child.
At that point, he was
That's the
Egg
thing.
carrier. Baby
Hey,
carrier.
everyone, at that point, is aware of it, and he's like,
Yeah, it's got the baby
"Alright,
carrier.
time to figure out why you're doing this, and that's why he was like, so, why are you
I
on
walked
my
around
shoulder?
town bloody as heck.
He's trying not to
Glad
take
I'm
me
still in
I
this
didn't get to see much of town. I was immediately called into a conversation and we've been in a conversation the entire episode. Although I was like 2 hours late though, because the AC people would leave. Holy shit! What happened to the boy?
I see my kids as much as like put my food or eat my food in my something and my.
I don't know. I don't know.
She's not gonna let you stop me in the box. Not everyone has access to the box. That's where I eat my meals.
His shoulders are small. She doesn't want it on your shoulders.
Stop. It's a baby carrier. Oh my god! I was looking for you the entire time.
We did not see each other the entire day.
No,
today.
I was
busy.
2 hours late.
So
no,
sorry.
I know. No, it's fine. I was 2 hours late because the AC people would leave, and they wanted to make sure that the AC ducts were like completely clean. And then I come in, and I find out that Carrick was mauled, almost mauled by a wyvern.
Yes.
And then the rest of the rest of the time, I was having a conversation with sorry.
No.
Hold on, you're breaking up a lot for me.
Yes. Yeah, no, I had so many medical things today.
Yeah,
Oh my
congratulations!
God.
You're actually pulling your weight around like a doctor. For once, Zio didn't have to be the medic. For once, Zio didn't have to be the medic today.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. No, I treated 4 people today. 4. Yeah.
I saw the entire Mafla from
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw it from Tasha's POV.
He gave a transfusion.
I was watching Tasha. Yeah, I was watching Tasha's POV while I was waiting for the people to leave.
Yeah. He saved the other
I
lizard
know
folks'
he did.
life.
I'm so proud of my boy. I'm so proud of him. He put aside his anger and his differences in order to save a fellow kinsman. I'm so proud of him.
I love how Maklo was like, was I like that when you were treating me? I was like, to be fair, Xiomara was the one treating you, but yeah, you kind of threatened to stab me, so.
Yeah, you kind of were pissy the entire time, and you also like punched Zio. You kind of like half slapped, half punched Xiomara in the face when she was trying to like stitch you up. But we're not gonna talk about that.
Goodness.
It will be funny.
Oh yeah, I would.
But I don't know if
Fine.
I never clipped it. But if you watch my POV of last week, when I treated him for botulism and I gave him the injection, he didn't know how to hug. He nuzzled me. It was so fucking cute. The slime taught him how to hug though after. So
we hope you had a good time. If you have anything that you wish to talk to us about, we'll be here for a few minutes afterwards. And I think Sizzle and Silent are currently trying to figure out what's going on with our frames. And thank you all very much for coming, and we'll see you all next week. Have a wonderful week. Thank you, everyone. You're great. You're all great. It's amazing. I love watching you all.
Baby carrier.
Baby carrier. Nice.
Baby carrier.
Baby carrier.
Because she's not gonna leave it. I know. I saw. They look so good. I saw. I'm like the only person with glasses that don't look stylish. I'm like, oh. I wish I brought
real fucking
yeah,
fast.
I know. I was like, I wish I could get transitions. I could just like have a toggle to just bloop bloop, and they just turn dark. Hey, look, I have transitions.
My session was good. I got to spend time with Ava.
Congrats on your transition!
I thought you were gonna say congrats on being a mother, and I would have been like, you're the fourth person to say that. I thought you were gonna say congrats on being a mother. You would have been like the fifth person to have told me that today. I was like,
no. What's in there? What is that?
it's a wyvern egg. I saved it from a landslide. And
Oh my God.
And since the parents didn't come back or weren't coming back, so I was like, okay, so someone needs to raise this egg. I'm gonna use it as an experiment. I want to study them up close and personal from hatching and document it from hatching all the way until like adulthood. Because I heard that wyverns can be domesticated like wolves. So yeah. So I'm like,
welcome to.
So basically, welcome to motherhood.
Mother.
Yeah, I am mother of dragon.
Yep.
I am literally mother of dragon. This is my baby.
Mother of dragon.
I'm literally Khaleesi, mother of dragon.
You are. I want to be
Singular dragon.
Yeah, you have Maklo and an egg.
Oh my God, last week it was the funniest fucking thing. Makla was helping me go up to the base, and I had the egg under the shirt, so it looked like I was pregnant. And he's like, no, he's like, grab arm because you tend to slide. And the image of Maklo like guiding Xiomara, holding his arm with her shirt like extended. It was like, oh no! I fucking died. I was laughing so much.
Yeah, so you ship it is what you're telling me.
I'm not saying I don't ship it, but I'm just saying that the mental image
Shipper,
is
shipper,
fucking
shipper,
cheap,
shipper,
right?
shipper, 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 your shipper.
Don't call me out like this.
It's okay, I ship too, don't worry about it.
Yeah. But
Dude,
also,
what did you think of the whole scene?
the whole scene, that was great. It was fantastic. She was speechless because she didn't know what to say about like when you said that she was such a big influence on it, because I was like, okay, you know what? It's true. But on the other hand, why was I the first one? Why didn't anybody else like bother extending a hand? Because all it took was literally just helping him. Unless there's something else.
I tried.
Yeah.
But he had to hurt himself and get help. I only talked to him. But you helped him.
Because I was stubborn with it. Because he was like, you tell Maklo what to do. And I was like, yes, I'm going to tell you what to do. You're going to sit there and you're going to like not move around, or else those stitches will pop and I will have to do it all over again. It's going to be hurting double for you. Basically went mom mode on him. Yeah, basically went mom mode on him.
You need to have a toggle where you like take off one of your shoes like a fucking slipper and just like, better listen to me.
That would require me to actually ask Martinez for chanclas. I was like this close to like asking him like, hey, can I order in some Crocs? Because I really, since development, I was having a running joke that Xiomara was gonna have Crocs, and then Martinez was like, Knick-Knack was like, if you bring in Crocs, I am going to fucking like forbid them. I'm going to be like, they're going on a blacklist and you will never be able to wear them. I'm like, no! I'm about to do it. I'm about to just give Xiomara Crocs anyway. And she'd be like, I ordered them behind your back.
Look, if they can get hair dye, if they can get video games, if they can get all this stuff, you can get Crocs.
I can get Crocs, yeah. I can get an electric blanket, which is what she did. I can get 2 pairs of sneakers because he made me burn my original pair last week, and she was down to her like dirty spare ones. Okay. Because
I definitely need to see someone in Crocs, and then Because the
And Carrick,
market
if
right
I
now,
get
the
Crocs, the
economy
thing
is
is,
sunglasses.
yeah, it currently exactly the economy of sunglasses. But the thing is that I know that the moment I introduce Crocs, Joel is gonna want Crocs, Carrick is gonna want Crocs. Like Hat Kid, like I know them. I know them. The silly trolls are gonna want Crocs, and I'm like, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Xiomara will hook you up.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
And you, if you can, make it a fucking throw toggle too, so you can.
Well, yeah. If I can, if I'll have somebody help me with that because I can't do animations or toggle. I barely understood how to make a toggle. All right. I can
have no
optimize. I can optimize an avatar and I can make it look nice in Blender. But when it comes to Unity, I am fucking dog shit at it.
Oh, I have no idea. I don't make my models.
Literally, the best I can do is
I'm blessed.
egg. I have 2 eggs. I have 2 eggs now. But yeah.
Oh my god, you have 2 eggs.
I have 2 eggs. Oh no.
I saw this and I'm like, what is this little? Oh my god, it's the wyvern egg she told me about.
It's the wyvern egg. I told you, it's the baby carrier.
Yeah.
I wasn't kidding when I was gonna make it a baby carrier. And she wrapped it up like in blankets and everything to make sure it's all warm.
I can't wait for your Xiomara.
Does it look like I returned the egg?
To appear.
Not particularly.
Does it look like I put the egg? I gave the egg back. How can I give the egg back if the wyvern nest is destroyed? It's under a landslide.
Your wyvern now.
No, yeah, I am Xiomara, mother of wyvern.
Yeah, exactly. By the end of the show, whoever the fuck Jon Snow turns out to be is gonna, and then the dragon's gonna kill everyone.
Oh my god, it's gonna be Maklo.
Oh my god, it's Maklo. Because Makla's the bastard son.
Because Maklo's a fucking bastard son of a chieftain. I'm bawling. I'm balding right now. Holy fuck.
You're malding?
Oh, I'm so mad!
Well, I'm sorry it writes itself.
It does. It does.
That was a great scene with the 3 reporters at the end.
That was so cool. I didn't.
It was amazing.
When I first heard there's a Vice reporter coming in, and like I saw Beef's like character, I was like, oh boy, an obstacle. But then it's like, nah, this character's actually like, you know, their news outlet is failing, and they hate having to write like, you know, shitty like, you know, pop culture stuff.
Yeah.
That was cool. The meeting of the journalistic minds. I was there for it. That was
Maybe
awesome.
the joke character isn't legit a joke character. She actually has depth. Holy shit.
I can't believe it. I'm
I
shocked.
know, you can't believe it. You're shocked. It's as if, you know, it's
hair is
actually
pink. She's very
yeah, her hair's pink now. She looks less like death. She looks at least pink. Yeah.
She does.
And her makeup looks better. Like Zio even complimented her on her
Rocksteady is a
makeup. She actually looked
very
cute.
deep character because she was used like previously in a different roleplay, and this is an adaptation of her. And so Beef is a very strong idea of Rocksteady. Like we had a chat about, you know, like what would she be like? You know, what kind of
I'm gonna
music
see if
would
I
she listen
can
to? What kind
stop
of movies
my
would she watch?
stream.
That sort of thing.
Go.
Okay, bye.
I'm so sad. I'm so sad we didn't run into each other. I'm so sad we didn't run into each other because you missed the baby carriage. You missed the baby, the baby carrier.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
I was too busy being a sad boy.
I know. I saw like the first 2 hours up until like the the burial out in the woods, and then the AC people left. So I was like getting ready to hop on, and then I didn't see the rest of the episode.
Well, no, the guy on his shoulders died.
Yeah, no, the guy on
that
his
guy was
shoulders
dead as
died,
fuck.
and they were giving him burial rites.
I didn't know that was the thing.
Yeah.
This is what I get for like never making it outside until like.
Yeah, it takes forever.
A weird encounter with like.
Okay, I gotta go stop my stream.
Like
now.
you walk outside, and it's like finally opening the window, and
let's see how much my stream ships, baby. Master shipwright, creator of all the ships. I don't know what it is about my characters. They just I don't know. I don't know if I'm a romantic or something, but just I have how many RPs am I in? Like, in 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm in 5 RPs, and 4 out of the 5 RPs I have a relationship in. The fuck. I think Neon Divide is the only one that I don't. I think Neon Divide is like the only one that my character isn't in a relationship with. Hey, it's taking too long. Hey, it's coming back. So sometime in August. Woo! We have some sort of a date for AA coming back. We're aiming for August. We don't know. With new students, I know. I'm excited. We got new students coming in. So, well, he can make friends again with the new students. He's gonna make friends. Don't worry. But yeah. Bop. Transitioning to. Okay, let's see. Everyone loves Toby, man. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, AA is gonna be something, alright, with the... okay. But yeah, it's gonna be... It's getting late. I'm sorry for the half stream today, guys, but if you haven't heard, we're going through, my region, my area is going through a heat wave, and it's so fucking hot, and today we couldn't stand it anymore, so we called in the AC repair guy because our AC was on the fritz, and so they fixed the AC, but they wanted to make sure that all the ducts were clean, and so they went meticulously through the ducts, and we were like, and it took like 3 hours longer than what it should have been, but they were like, no, it's complimentary, and we were like, fine, whatever, thank you very much. But that means that I was 2 hours late to work, to RP, but it's fine, because I would infinitely be late to an RP than go another day or 2 without AC, because holy fuck, it's so gross today. But yes, so 2 hours late, but 2 hours well worth it. So now I'm gonna go have myself a snack and decompress and chillax with my friends. Okay, so I love you guys. Funny you say that, Neko. Anyways, anyways, that's all I can say. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. And people who watch live, chat, I love you guys. VOD Squad, thank you for your interest for watching after the fact, and you guys are lovely and awesome people too. Okay? So, I mean, they can take the GME students to AA. It's possible. Okay, bye. I love you guys.